Hello, good evening and welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Oxchair, on the panel tonight. What went for youth is Bridgeman and Albert making his debut. Evening, gentlemen.
Evening, Ox. Can I say a big good evening to you guys in the panel? Huge good evening to guys in the lobby and to all the Rangers fans listening in all over the world. Good evening and welcome to Rangers Radio.
And just on my daily update, young Fox is a lot better. He's getting there. He might even make a cameo tonight, Bridgeman.
A cameo?
Yes.
I love it, pal. I just love it. Brilliant.
He mentioned
we like
cameo.
him. We like Fox.
Some kind of knickers he mentioned. There might have been tenner knickers, but I don't know about them.
Anyway. Wow. Oh, wow.
How are you, Albert?
I'm absolutely fantastic, mate. Great day today. Starting about the picture hall and everything. It was excellent.
Oh, were you in the love seats?
Oh, aye, winching in the back seats, me and her.
Oh.
Had to take my teeth out right now, but there was one time I had to pry it apart with a tyre lever, know what I mean? We get stuck.
All right, okay. Well, that happens to Bridge all the time.
It was good.
A pair of shockers.
As long as your wife doesn't find out, everything will be all right. Oh, you know what I mean?
Aye, that's true.
She was at work, Bridge.
Aye.
Anyway, a wee question for you, a wee trivia one for you, yeah?
Yep.
Are you ready? What do you think of that one, Bridge?
I have indeed, pal. I have indeed.
Who am I? Yeah?
Yep.
Right. I scored for Rangers on my league debut. I played under 5 managers.
Oh, wow.
Obviously, there's a few interim managers in there as well, but there's a total of 5.
Colin Steen.
I made 380. I played in 380 games.
Goodness,
This will shut you up for that one. No red cards.
Derek Johnson.
No red cards. I scored 47 goals.
Jeez. Derek Parlin.
Oh, we had him a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
Let me see.
Goodness sake. 300 times he played for us.
He won a league championship medal, 2 Scottish Cup, 4 League Cups.
George McLean. Nah, rubbish. Wasn't him.
Are we getting up for back, aye?
I'm trying to think of the ones that have had over 300 or more than 300 games for us and never sent off, you know. That's quite a record. James.
I can't think of him.
Well, you said DJ, and there's a couple of the boys in the lobby.
Sandy Jardine. Sandy Jardine.
Well, that's a great shout, by the way. That's a great shout.
47 goals. I don't think he scores 47 goals, but didn't he?
The problem is, of course, that Oxchair might not say it anyway. He might say no, just for badness.
I played along with 3 Rangers managers and an interim manager in my playing career.
We've had a couple of interim managers, haven't we? Wow.
He played with 3 full-time Rangers managers and 1 interim manager.
James Cribbins.
No, sorry, 2 interim managers. Sorry.
Wow.
2 interim managers. So in total, this guy played with 5 Rangers managers.
Oh, Bear, when did we have... can you remember when we had interim managers? I remember we had Willie Thornton as an interim manager. And then further to that, we had... Was it Alex Totten? Was it an interim manager?
I wonder if anybody in the lobby's got it. Right.
Barry Ferguson. Oh, no, he was sent off.
Never sent off.
So around about that time when Round about that
Well,
time.
the recent one was. I mean, that's three
Three
managers.
full-time Rangers managers. 3 full-time Rangers managers.
I mean, that's when was that? What period? What history? That must be recent. That can't be in the past. That one. That's got to be recent, isn't it? Well, there's Warburton and O'Reilly and Murray and all that. Brigade Casino.
Right. I'll give you a big clue.
I think it's further back. It's got
to be. You're right.
I think
it's got to be.
The goalkeeper I played the most with was Peter McCloy.
All right. So back in the 70s.
You're back just before or after John Gregg. Probably before it. Oh my God.
So it's Willie Waddle. It's got to be Willie Waddle, Jock Wallace, and John Gregg, then, isn't it?
It doesn't have to be that at all.
No, does it? No.
Rangers were my first senior club. Big clue there.
First senior club. DJ certainly fits that. See, that's where he came straight there. First senior club. Nah, my head's mince.
Right, the guy I played the most with was the late, great Davy Cooper.
Played the most with?
We should get it for that.
Who said the fuck scored 300 goals or something like that?
Man. I never said that. I said he played 300 times.
300 times. He scored 47 goals. Sorry, pal. 47 goals. So he'd be a halfback of some description.
Never sent off, so it's no Bud Johnson.
No wee Bud, no.
Never sent off. Never sent off playing for Rangers.
300 games.
I don't think it was Willie Henderson either, because he gets sent off once. My memory serves me right.
Right, let me see if I can get another clue.
When did Cooper come? Cooper came round about, was it 79? Cooper
Before that, mate. Before that.
77?
Yep, well, just after then, mate. I'm getting the answers for the Drumchapel correspondent, but they're both wrong. But he's on the right track. I'm trying to look in the lobby. I've got one more big clue. Right, so he never sent off. Rangers were his first senior club. He played with Peter McCloy, the goalkeeper he played along with. Unbelievable the amount of Rangers managers he ended up playing with. Yep, Europe Blue and Skipper have got it in the lobby, Bridgman.
Bobby Russell. Robert Russell.
Bobby Russell.
I'll tell you what.
You should hang your head in shame, by the way.
I'll tell you, I was just about to say, I would never have got that. I would never.
I was thinking about him, but I didn't think he played 300 games for Rangers, Bobby. Great
Bobby
player.
Russell, 300.
Actually, I have to say,
341 starts, 39.
But I have to say, I think Bobby Russell was Oxtear's favourite player for the Rangers.
He was up there, mate, when I was growing up, mate. Aye, he was up there.
Well done, anyway, Oxtear.
He played with Graham Souness, 2 games with Graham Souness, a lot with Alan McCoist. Yeah.
Right.
And what was Jimmy Nicholl, Tommy McLean. Who was the other manager? There was another manager and I missed it.
John Gregg, was it no?
John Gregg. John Gregg, Graham Souness, Tommy McLean, Jimmy Nicholl. You know, unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
And what a player he was.
Shelton Jr. straight into the Rangers first team.
I gave you a big clue. First senior club. You never thought, did you? You were too busy gassing each other.
I know. You should have told us he played in blue. They got it for that.
Right. Skipper's beat you again, Bridgman. What are you going to say about that?
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Skipper's a very smart guy. Very smart.
Yeah. I didn't realise I looked at it. He played all the managers, but people who really manage the club.
Aye, it's unbelievable if you think about it.
He played twice under Graham Souness, and Souness must have been playing once under Alec Totten, 3 under Tommy McLean, 141 games under Jock Wallace, and 233 under John Gregg.
Wow. Brilliant, isn't it? Well done, Oxford. That was very clever.
Fantastic.
Well done, Skipper, getting it.
Fox said he got it as soon as we said no red cards, but that's what he's telling me.
He comes from Rugland. You know what Fox is like.
All right, so a couple of things sort of breaking stories behind the scenes with the club. Obviously, the director of football role, we seem to be getting a boy for Southampton, Bridgman. I don't know if you've given it much thought, or did you give the role much thought? There was a lot of outpouring when Mark Allen left, but has it made any difference to us as fans?
Well, right, immediately, no. Didn't make any difference. And we, as fans, we're only looking from one window to the next window from a transfer perspective. But I dare say a director of football's got a lot more work to do insofar as the business side of things. And it's a 12 months every day of the week job for them, I would imagine. And I think it's quite good because it frees the manager up. I think it would have to depend on the manager, of course, because he might quite enjoy doing a bit of that job as well. So, but really and truly, I think every club should have someone at that level looking after the running of the, shall we say, the staff, the ins and outs of the staff. I think that should be part of the director of football's role, and it leaves a bit of space for the manager to go on with it and look after just the first team. Yes, I think we've spoken about this guy before. What's his name, Oxjay?
Okay, mate, it was right in front of me.
Right, okay.
I put it away.
The new one you're talking about, Wilson.
Aye.
Ross Wilson.
Wilson. We were looking at there was talk about going for the Southampton director of football before we got Mark Allen.
That's Ross Wilson.
Was it the same guy?
Oh, you've obviously done your homework, Bridge. Thanks very much.
No, I'm not being funny. There's something ringing in my bell here. I don't remember the name Wilson, but it was the same guy. Same guy.
Same guy.
So we've been looking at the guy for a while, so we must know his background, we must like what he's going to do, or what he could do for us. And it's now just a deal to be done with the senior management and him. I'm happy. Bring him in. Let's go on with it.
I'm happy in one respect if it's something that Steven Gerrard wants, and it's going to make he can focus on what he wants to do, Albert. That's only because that relationship's important, huh?
Oh, it's very important. But you got to understand, my understanding of the director of football's role in any football club, and that's why they're all going down this road, is his primary role was to come in and structure the football side of it. And he's a direct report to the directors. So you've no go to all the different departments on the football side or running to directors, but all goes through him and he goes to the director. The other one is, anything happens within the football side of your club, the director of football is going to put the structure in place that there's no bumps. So the fact that he's actually left says that Mark Allen's role was perfect. He set it up perfect because nobody's felt a bump. You shouldn't feel a bump because the director of football, his primary role is to make the club function in a certain way so people come and go. What they're trying to avoid now is, say like said, Steven Gerrard leaves and he takes some of his background staff away with him. That you don't. There's the next guy coming in doesn't come in with a complete new philosophy. The philosophy's already in place. So at the interview stage, when you're talking to the manager, you tell him the structure of the club, you tell him the philosophy of our style of play, we tell him the structure of our transfers and our scouting system. And if he agrees with that, he gets the job. If he doesn't agree with it, well, all right. The modern manager sitting in the dugout, his role is primarily the first team. All his concentration goes in the first team and how he wants the first team to set up in certain games, pick teams, all that carry on. And he got a final say in transfers, obviously, or a big say in transfers. But the director of football's primary role is to set the club up so you don't feel any bumps when anybody goes or leaves. Any of the scouting staff, any of the managers, background staff, the training run, the Hummel training ground people, any of them leave, there's no big bump, there's no big change in direction. Because a lot of the modern clubs, the money's that big now that a lot of these modern clubs are not taking the chances that I'll say, like, say, I've got the job and I've got a certain style of football, a certain style of running the team, and a certain style of running the backroom staff as well. I leave, the next guy comes in and radically changes everything. So it's a lot of expense and money getting spent, especially in Scotland, that they've no go at. So you can't keep just changing the whole structure. His job is to set up that system.
Here's a question for you before we ask for callers and that. If we the director of football in place, would Kachina have got the job?
Me, is that to me, Ox?
Aye.
Nah, no chance.
Wow.
No chance. He wouldn't even get entertained because he wouldn't even get by he might get an interview, but there'd been a 3-stage interview and he wouldn't get by he'd be lucky to get by the first interview, let alone get right into the latter interviews.
I agree with Albert.
All right, Bridge, if people want to join us, what's the number?
Oh, the number's 0141 356 1972.
Or you can join us at Skype at rangersradio.online. We were brought into the call with Fox or Old School Blue, and you can get right through and talk to Albert the night, Bridgeman.
Albert. And a very intelligent Albert he is. A very intelligent Albert.
I'm glad you didn't ask me to ask that, to say that, Fox. I'd have never got that. I'd have just told me, send a carrier pigeon for your ducat.
People are still recovering for
says a man that used to run the pigeons.
I do,
man.
People are still recovering for your line for last night.
I know.
Anyway, we've been joined by Stardog. Evening, Stardog, Mal Mucker. How we doing? I'm a young mucker.
How you doing, guys?
Thanks,
How you
doing?
doing?
Something near a main age.
Aye, I know, mate. What's it like these Ollians are?
You the go, Bobby Russell, of course.
Well, that's what I phoned in for. I phoned in to give Bridge a bit of help. He sounded as if he was struggling there, but...
Oh, I'm still.
Aye, no, I would never have got that in a month for Sundays, man. I would never have got that. I can hang with the interim managers, but I can assist it would be... I thought Ian Durrant was one of the interim managers that he played with and all. Was that right there?
No, mate, the way Bobby Russell left the club in 86, mate.
I was thinking Jimmy Nicholl and Ian Durrant were the two interim coaches for some reason. But no, on the Ross Wilson thing, I'm just glad that we've got somebody in, mate. I mean, like Albert.
Play with Durrant. He did play with Durrant.
I thought that.
Just check that out, mate. Sorry, I apologise.
Don't worry, guys. I'll keep you right.
Thank you, mate. Just as well you're here.
He must have played with Jimmy Nicholl and all then.
I said that.
That's what I said.
Oh, did you?
Aye.
Don't you say any more now, Albert?
Put it this way, it didn't matter how many clues you gave them, they two weren't getting it, were they?
I'll tell you what, you see, you know, if you would have said to me he was my favourite player, I'd have went straight into that wee box I've got to be Robert Russell in it. There you go. Robert Russell.
Oh, what a player. What a guy, by the way, lovely fella. But anyway, Stardog, you're a modern man.
Yeah.
What's your view on the director of football role?
I think I agree with what Albert says. I don't think we should be feeling any bumps in the road that Mark Allen's left. But this guy, I mean, I don't actually know how long he's been at Southampton for, but Southampton have been rich with bringing players through and talent for years and things like that. So I'd like him to look into that side of it as well, maybe get back to the youth development system and that. I'm just delighted we've got somebody in, mate. This is a guy that knows what he's doing and what he's talking about. I'm pretty sure Bridgeman's right. We have went for this guy before. But the job Mark Allen done for us was absolutely fantastic, getting Steven Gerrard in and some of the players he's been able to attract. So let's just hope this guy can carry on the good work that Mark Allen's done, and we can just keep going as a team and keep moving forward as a club, mate. We'll see what he does in January and what kind of way he's wanting to take us forward. But I think we've got a really, really good team going there in the background with the backroom staff and things like that. And I think Gerrard and McAllister will work well with absolutely anybody that's willing to come in and do what's right for the club. So I'm excited, mate, to see what he's going to do. Because Mark Allen, I mean, he put some things at the hat for us. I don't think personally we would have ever even thought of Steven Gerrard if it wasn't for that guy.
Do you think he'll have a lot of influence in January? Stardog, then Bridgeman, then Albert. Then this month.
I don't know, mate. I think he'll kind of wait. I think we'll not really see too much for him for the summer. I think for the now, we've got a settled squad. I don't know if we'll be looking to bring maybe 1 or 2 players in January. If so, then maybe we'll see what he's got in the hat. But I don't really think we'll see much action until the summer, mate.
All right. What about yourself, Bridge?
I think I don't know how far advanced the talks are, but based on the wee bit headline you're seeing in places, it sounds as if it's like it's going to happen tomorrow and tomorrow never comes type thing, you know. But if it does, yeah, I'd like him to come in as quickly as possible. I've got one question for you guys on the panel anyway. Is it this guy that's done all the business with Celtic? When he bought all those players, he bought all the 5 players or something. Southampton bought for Celtic. Was he the director of football that did that? Or was it another guy?
I think there was a crossover, mate.
Was it?
Yeah.
There was a crossover. He's not been there that long, you know.
Right, okay.
He was involved in some of the deals, i.e. Van Dijk and that, yeah.
Well, it felt to me that I must admit I'm very acid tongue when it comes to these things. I felt as if they were bankrolling Celtic. So that's the last I'm going to say it. But that's what it felt like.
I get where you're coming from, but they snapped their assets. Their argument would be they got good players cheap for the English league, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which I don't think it'll much influence myself. What about you, Albert, for the January? I can't see it.
January, no. I think it has a big influence in January, but it's not for the ingoings, it's for the outgoings. I think he's got a task in his hand. I think that's what the board will be telling him to concentrate on. Get rid of some of these players, know what I mean, off the books that Mark Allen couldn't seem to do, you know what I mean? Or when he did do it, we seem to be paying people off it. It's mad. This needs to stop. We need to get some money for these players. They're assets after all, even though they're not going to get a game for it. They're still assets. So I think to that side, the incomings he might sign. They might be looking at 1 or 2. I think if they do sign anybody in January, that they've already been identified. So I don't think he'll much of that. But definitely the outgoings. I think that's what the board will be wanting to go on with right away. Start lightening the load here. It's important to be there as well, guys. Really important.
It's hard, mate. That's the hardest thing in modern football, getting these players moved on. All the clubs are the same boat, mate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, guys, can I just say that I've just noticed that the team of the week, the SPFL team of the week, Graham Dorrans of Dundee was selected for Dundee. Graham Dorrans. And you think to yourself, that's a guy we let go or we chased out the door or whatever we did, freed up wages. But my God, they're the team of the week. Incredible.
Who was that? Whose team of the week was that, Bridge? Who's the team of the week?
I think it's the SPFL. It's one of them that does one person out of each team. So Defoe for Rangers. Defoe was for Rangers.
But Dundee's not in the SPFL, are they?
No, it was. Where is he? Where is he?
Championship.
Where is Dorrans?
Bridge, you've not done your homework again. It's a Scottish.
I was reading it today. My apologies. I was reading it today.
Bridge, it's just them being snide again. That's all right.
I think that's all it is, pal. I'm going to find it. I saw it in the. Oh, sorry, boys. Sorry.
Especially we're rocking and rolling now. So I'm just sitting here. I've been waiting since Sunday night, basically, just sitting waiting for the bad news stories and stuff crap like this to come out because we're rocking and rolling. You know what I mean? They can't allow Rangers to grow. They can't stop us right enough. But you know yourself, as soon as we go on a roll, as soon as we start to look if we're making real progress, and they come with the crap stories and, oh, look, you let a player go and he's in the team of the week. What a crap. What I was going to swear there. I don't listen to it. And then you'll get Mutton Heed out during the week, rubbish as a gay. I don't listen to any of this nonsense. We're steamrolling ahead and bugger a lot of them.
So we a director of football role, Stardog, you get it. You're the football manager generation, yeah. How important do you see it? Do you see it as a big thing, or you buying into what Albert's saying? It smooths things out for you.
It definitely takes a lot of heat off the manager. I actually watched a wee interesting kind of half documentary today, and it was about the football director of Monaco and what he'd done there, and the amount of players that he's actually managed to churn out of Monaco and get that club right good money. And I mean, you're talking Mbappe's, Fabinho's, and the likes of that Bernardo Silva's that have went to Man City. This guy had produced all of them, and then he went to Lille last year and he's made Lille an absolute fortune after Nicolas Pepe's and things like that as well. I think in the days game, mate, a sporting director's becoming ever more important, definitely. Just to take that extra wee bit of heat off the manager and let him focus on his team, and then you work in the background. You can give him options. You put things in front of him. What do you think of him? What do you think of him? This team's coming in for him. So I think it benefits the full club all round, mate. I think the manager should be dealing with the football side of things, and the sporting director should be dealing with everything else that's going to be helping the club financially in the future. But the manager should always have the final say. That's my opinion.
It's hard to see the big picture, Albert, if you're only concentrating in the first team. That's your goal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
You're no caught up sometimes in thinking about youth development, etc. Because you're saying, right, okay, you tell me this boy's wonderful, but is he ready for the first team?
That's it. I mean, I'm going to call it. He concentrates in the first team, but I'm going to call the rest. For his point of view, in my mind, I know it's no, but I'm going to call it trivia. He doesn't want to be caught up in the trivia, and trivia can just any manager will tell you, any walk of life, trivia can bog you down and just cloud your mind, and before you know what it is, you're getting involved with face-to-face things, and you're going, I really shouldn't be. I should be two steps back for this. Overviewing. A manager's there to oversee things and manage it. He's not there to get in the trench and dig the hole, know what I mean? So the director of football, for Matt, is a really, really important job, and if it's done properly, and I think at the Rangers, it's been done properly at Rangers, and this boy's got to prove himself. Mark Allen already proved himself as far as I'm concerned. So this boy's got to prove himself. And if he does it right, Stardog says, he could either a vital asset to your team and your club. And I think he'll do a good job. I hope he'll do a good job. I don't know much about that boy. Didn't know much about Mark Allen either. But the strides we have made, you've got to admit, the strides we have made since Mark Allen, Steven Gerrard and his team all come in is massive. Massive strides. It's no coincidence.
We'll be joined by Fox. Good to see all Foxes feeling better. Evening, Fox.
Hello.
How are you
doing, guys?
No song about that.
What, Fox or hello? How you doing, mate? All right?
I am doing fine, thank you.
All right. Have you had any thoughts on this director of football role, or are you in on your mind that by the way, we've not heard from you since the result on Sunday. What was your views on that?
Terrific result. Great play. Full team, all 7 and 8s on the player ratings. Very exciting. I hope we can carry on that form and improve even better. As for the director of football, I thought he was going to be called the technical director, but I must have it wrong.
Is it on the title? You know what I mean?
Oh, titles mean a great deal in football. I'm a wee bit like Albert. I'm more thinking he's been brought in to see people leave the club at first more than bring them in, mate. I think we've got quite a settled squad. I don't see much in additions coming in January. But he may be there to oversee one big departure, mate.
I would make it DOB, mate, Director of Ballers, and that would maybe upset them, wouldn't it? In the real world, DOB.
Nice one.
I mean,
so
he's
when you talk about big departures, are you talking about or centre forward? Are you talking about?
Well, I don't think there's MD in the club that could deal with a big transfer like that. We've been we were doing all right under Mark Allen, doing very well in fact, but his big letdown was failure to get decent deals when we get rid of people. And I think this boy has been brought in also to bring in players, don't get me wrong, but I don't think that's going to be his first job.
We've got a raft of players finishing up with their contracts, mate. Next summer.
Yeah, we've got an awful lot of them, haven't we? We've got an awful lot of them
that are on the fringes and maybe out on loans. So,
yeah.
And then it's you're into sort of you will cut the squad back naturally by next year. You know, I'm trying to think. Andy Halliday, Jason Holt, hopefully McGregor will renew. Flanagan.
Is Fodderham as well? Is he out of contract?
He's up this year as well.
I'm hearing rumours he's off to the States.
It's been mentioned in the press as well, Fox. He's looking at the MLS. Good move for you. Yeah.
Aye, especially when you're...
So, Fox, do you think we'll get rid of Morelos in January? Is that what you're saying there? Do you think somebody's going to come in for him in January?
Well, I'm not saying that he'll definitely go in January, but I think we needed to bring in somebody of his calibre to deal with the threat of a transfer gone, mate. You know what?
I'm with you.
I think he's done very well in deals when he was at Huddersfield, and then he moved on to Southampton, and he's been involved in big deals. He knows the in and outs of it. Quite young to be in that position. I think he's only 30 odds, isn't he? 35, 36.
Started at Falkirk, didn't he?
Aye, was involved with the Scott Arsefield transfer to Huddersfield, I think it was at the time, for $500,000, which is a lot of money for Falkirk at the time. He was down there, and I don't think he's had the major role at Southampton, but he's been part of the negotiating team, obviously. And I think that's on the back of my mind, that we've no got at MD at Ibrox to handle big transfers.
Is your point this, Fox, if you get that right, let's just say if you accept Morelos is worth 15 million, if you get it right, somebody might get you 20 million. Is that the point you're making?
Aye, correct. And the negotiations in these big contracts are very lengthy now, and you've got to know the ins and outs to get the best deal for your club.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Plus the sell-ons, Fox, as well. You need to organise these sell-ons because we don't seem to be very good at that.
That's what I'm saying. We've nobody at the club to handle big transfers.
I'll tell you what, it would take a lot more than 15 million to get him off us this season. He's so important for us, and I think the goals are everything, mate. See, this time last season, I would have taken the 15 and I would have bit your horn after it, maybe because of his attitude and things like that, but I think you're looking at 20 to 25, mate, if your MD's seriously wanting to come and take our best player off us, because that's what he is. And it would maybe mean us sacrificing the league, and we can't even begin to think about that. So if anybody is preparing a bid for Alfie in January, it'll need to be something crazy, because I don't think we should let him go.
The way it's getting, mate, it'll know over 2 in it. It'll need to start with a 3.
Aye. Honestly, mate, I think that's the way I'm getting as well. Who else can you buy that can guarantee you 30, 40 goals a season at that age?
I mean, you talk about his attitude. You know, he's been in the press a lot, and these red cards, a bit of petulance in that.
His attitude's been brilliant this year.
You think the press should go after anybody that's had 4 red cards, Fox, and some of it for a violent assault or a tackle?
I hope you're not talking about Ryan Christie here, are you?
But 2 or 3 of these violent attacks then.
He's been noted for tackles like that. He done it when he was on loan to Aberdeen as well. Biggest diver in the game for me. But of course the press always gave him a favourable press. I listened to a bit of Sports Sound tonight, and what's that time it was on at the night? What do you call him? What's for the Sun? Well, what's for the Sun? And he was rapping.
Gordon Waddle.
Oh, I can't even remember his name in it. But he was rabbiting on about how Ryan Christie was badly treated by social media, but forgot to add in the fact that he tortured Alfredo Morelos through his Sun newspaper for the last 18 months. Two-faced gits, that's what they are.
Absolutely.
That's, you're right, by the way. Wee Alfie's career, they were trying to wreck Wee Alfie's career and moves, and plus it hurts Rangers, of course. He's getting refereed to a different standard. He's getting spoke about to a different standard. And that wee trumpet Christie is a dirty wee midden, by the way. He's at it all the time. I remember the tackle he done in Tavernier, right below the Govan stand last year. It was last year.
I remember it well.
The year before. You remember it?
I do, yes.
The same tackle, and they keep going on about this. He's no like that. He is like that. He's a dirty wee so-and-so. He's a wee rat, and you're right, Fox. He dives all over the shop.
My brother was on the phone, and he said his father was on the Sports Sound that Fox was talking about on Monday night, and that was all it was about. He's not like that. That boy's not like that. No, he's my son. Not like
he is like that. He done it.
No, but I'm saying the father was on. So everyone's all calmed down.
What I mean is, he nearly ruined another professional's career.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
That's
it,
the
it was a
point.
one-off. I think my brother says it, but they ended up saying it was all a one-off, and it'll not happen again, and so on.
He's done it before.
Well, put it this way. See all the bad publicity we Alfie got. Bridge, see all the bad publicity we Alfie got. Did you ever see a wee Alfie doing a tackle like that?
Nothing like it.
No.
We all know what was happening with Alfie, and the thing was nobody in the authorities in Scotland would back him. None of them. Nobody would turn in and say, "Oh no, wait a minute, McKenna. Oh, you were every bit. In fact, McKenna, you started after that trouble, so you're getting 2 red cards as well."
Do you know what the problem was? Alfredo always taking his punishment. He taking his kicks with his elbows and the ribs and things like that. It's when he dished it out, folk weren't willing to take what they were dishing out to him. He taking his punishments. He got kicked and things like that and elbowed and pulled down to the ground. But you never ever seen him reacting after rolling about. He would retaliate. That was his problem. But when folk were dishing it out, they weren't willing to take it back. I.e., that big idiot you just mentioned, McKenna for Aberdeen. He was one of the worst last year. He could dish it out and dish it out. As soon as there was a retaliation for Morelos, it was he was kicked, he was hurt, all that crap. They had it in for Morelos so bad last year that Jim Traynor, remember him? He made up that case and what everybody was saying about Morelos last season. That's how bad it got last season. They can't say anything about this boy this year because his attitude has been different class, and they can kick anybody they want earlier. They can get all their red cards. Honestly, Alfredo Morelos has totally changed his attitude this year, and he's the player that he's supposed to be now. And Ryan Christie has got previous. He was like that with Aberdeen, 100%.
Can I just say that I agree with 100% what you said there.
Yeah.
I think they won.
What was the initials of that guy you mentioned? Stardog.
RC.
I was going to stop swearing, please, sir.
I was going to say I agree 100% with you, Stardog. But I think they went even further, and some of the boys in the lobby are pointing out as well. They actually did ruin his chances. They did sort of go in there and negate everything they'd done. It's as if all the goals he scored didn't matter. Nobody was looking at Alfredo Morelos for a transfer. Nobody. At the beginning of last season, yes, everybody was looking, watching to see what was happening for him. And the manager says, if you want to buy him...
He could win us the league this year.
No, but I'm saying, the manager was saying, if you want to buy our striker here, then you're going to have to come in with big money. And nobody came near him. Nobody. Because our press worked their magic, or their black magic, should I say, for that.
If I was on the Morelos last season, Bridge, I was serious. If I was in, say, an EPL team, I would say, right, he's got potential. Let's keep our eye on him and see where it goes. He wasn't ready for to come and get you to move to the next level. I mean, for me, Rangers is the biggest club in the world, but unfortunately, world football's changed. But that's what you would be saying. You'd be looking at Morelos, you say, right, he's a rough diamond. Let's see where it takes us. And that diamond's been polished up this year. And I think Gerrard and Jermaine Defoe have to take a lot of plaudits for that old bearer.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. The boy, he's got to take a lot of plaudits himself for taking on board what they're telling him and what they're showing him and what they're explaining to him. So I'll give him 10 out of 10 for that himself. But you're right, Defoe, you can see the Defoe, I don't care about him, you can see the Defoe influence on him. And you can see the two of them are pals, you know what I mean? And it's credit to Defoe that he's no selfish, you know what I mean? The boy's holding him out the team. I know he's 37, but the boy's holding him, but he's not showing any, I'm up here to play football and I can't get a game of football. He's actually still showing and the boy how to do it. And that's great credit to him. That's great credit to him. And, of course, the boss, you know what I mean? He's just world class. I'm not going to put the boys world class.
See, on that, do you not think that Defoe has changed his game as well, as we witnessed at the weekend, where he was coming away for the centre-forward position and laying off balls as well? The two of them are settling into a joint effort to be the number one striker at Ibrox, and they're both trying to play the same way, which must be influenced by the manager.
They've put a lot of work into that system, mate. You can see with the movement, it's not just happened overnight. Bridgeman, you were coming in?
Yeah, I was going to say just exactly what Foxy said. You can see the difference in the way the two players, and they seem to be playing exactly the same type of game. You know, when they're facing the ball, they're not 100% every time the ball comes. They're trying to turn. when the thing's on, they've got a quick shift back again and a quick move to see if we can get the quick pass. And it's just marvellous to watch. It really is good to watch. So that if one of them, one can step in and do the same as the other. So this quick pass back to the guy coming in, the midfielder coming in case he gets a shot or even a wee short passes. And we've seen it happening. But I have to say, Defoe and the Morelos are wonderful at turning players. Absolutely wonderful. I think they're coaching each other in the turning. See when he turned that boy, is it Easton you call him? He's a big lump of a guy. He turned him Natana.
What turn it was. But
Absolutely.
I've got to say, Bridgeman, his second and third goals were good centre forward goals, but his first goal, it was like an all-bear sandwich, mate. He just put it up and dinked it out the goalie, mate, and it looks easy. But anybody who's maybe played the game or played up front, I know you never go that far up the park. It's not that easy. A fabulous finish. The first one was a great striker's goal. But
it was a great goal from the midfield as well. They're brilliant ball by Greg Stewart. Brilliant.
Great pass, great weight. Yeah, you wouldn't know about that either. Pass with weight on it, but that's a skill on itself. Not just kicking as hard as you can. He's no biting, Stardog. He's no biting.
I'm trying to visualise a Partick person being able to play football properly.
Trying to visualise me trying to pass it would be a good thing. And you come, Stardog. I mean, it was a fabulous finish, wasn't it? I mean, a great goal.
World class, mate. It really was world class. I mean, just to get it on the inside of the post and all, that just makes it look even better when it nicks inside of the post and the way in and all. I liked a wee goal or two in my time, so I did appreciate the kind of goals, mate. Things you can only dream about. But I'll tell you what, on the Gerrard thing, I mean, I know I've said it on here a million times, and if JFK's listening, he'll ken what I'm talking about and all. I go back to this Gerrard audiobook that I read, listened to on YouTube, mate, and see the things he had to go through as a player with Fernando Torres, trying to persuade him to stay and no go to Chelsea. And then the thing with Suarez was destined to go to Barcelona, but Arsenal were in for him. And he said to Suarez, look, if Barcelona are in for you this year and you score another 30 goals, they'll be there again next year. And that just showed me that that's the kind of type of guy we're dealing with here. And I think he's the right person for Morelos, because that's the kind of attitude you would have with Morelos. Morelos wants to go to the Premier League. But for me, it would have been a mistake if Crystal Palace had come in for Morelos, say, in the summer. I don't think Crystal Palace are going to do good this year. I think there's a chance they might get relegated. I just think Morelos is better than that. So I think that Gerrard's going to do his best to get Morelos the best club possible in England.
I think they're sitting in the top 6, Palace, at the moment, mate. They beat West Ham away.
I know that, but I was not in the summer. I'm saying, because they'd lost a lot of players. I thought they were going to lose Zaha, Batshuayi was away, Benteke's not really did it for them. I thought Palace were going to be a team that was struggling, mate. I thought, another year at Rangers, like you were saying, he wasn't quite ready for that step up and that responsibility. So it's kind of same as the Suarez. Look, stay in their season, and if you're that good, the teams will still be there next year. So let's just hope it kind of goes that way for us.
I think he would be a great partner for that boy Zaha.
But I didn't think Zaha was going to be there. I thought Zaha was off.
Great player,
They don't really play with a centre forward. Palace, funny enough, the way they play.
Well, Benteke's definitely not playing with him anyway. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's another story. Albert, it was a fabulous finish. As I said, like one of your sandwiches on Royal Troon.
I was sitting right behind that near enough, you know what I mean? And I watched that going in. It was all in one movement. And I mean, Boy Stewart gave him a brilliant ball, and he got on it, and it was, I mean, that's what I've been waiting for the last 2012, to get players that can actually do that. You know what I mean? Because we had players that could do that, and you see it again now. You've actually see a player doing it again. It's in a blue jersey. It's absolutely fantastic. But I really can't tell you how good a goal that was. It was fantastic. It looked simple. It looked that easy, but I'm telling you, it's a difficult skill.
Here's a quick one for you. Could Morelos score that goal?
No, mammy, no.
No, he'd have blasted that into the roof of the net. That's not his type of finish, mate. It's got too much class on it.
But it's coming with the guy because he's obviously working with Jermaine,
100%.
100%,
mate.
So it's interesting you're saying, Stardog, about Morelos who he would go to. I mean, I was thinking about that, and I'm going, if he got a pick, if you're going to the Premiership, and you say,
I could see him at Newcastle or something, Albert. I'll just get that out there now before you say a team, so I don't get accused of copying you like last night, mate.
I'm going to copy you then. I would think Newcastle as well. Everton, a team like that, a team that needs a player to hold it up, or fight a battle up the front, because they're not going to be on the attack. We all the big, obviously, they're not going to be somebody to get you up the path. I would reckon sort of team like that.
I mean, a team that's no scoring goals, no doing very well in the league, and need players. You mean Man United?
No chance. When they go to them, man, I don't like the Red Devils.
Enough money was going on too. I mean, they've spent some serious money in crap. You know what I mean? Honest to God. So if they're coming calling, well, if they're coming calling with us, you know what I mean? So we're starting to stick a nothing on the end of everything they say with the way people used to do with us. You know what I mean? Here's a £200,000 player.
I agree with what Ox says about the Morelos price tag. I think you change that 2 into a 3, mate. If he keeps going the way he's gone, if anybody wants to come in January.
Exactly.
You know, but if I was Morelos' agent, the new I would be in at Ibrox to try to get an improved deal.
But you know, were we not speaking like this last year?
Exactly.
Talking about him. Yeah.
I'd be in the snoo saying, right, get everything up, and it's up. He's happy, but obviously everybody's got a price, unfortunately, you know.
Did we speak last night about Defoe getting a new contract? Did we? Was it mentioned last night?
It's rumoured that he might be getting a new contract, Bridge.
Yeah, excellent.
It was rumoured that you were going to buy a drink. No, everything comes to fruition.
No, that's true.
You know. But we're in a good place for the strikers, Fox. 26 goals between them.
Best 2 strikers in Scottish football, and they're both at our club. It's been a long time since we could say anything like that with some of the draws that we've had to watch at Ibrox since early the late 2013, mate. One's just as good as the other for me. I think it'll be a while before we have another pairing like this up front. I hope they stay to the end of the season, both of them, and take us to 55.
Ox, did possibly Novo score this many goals? Because I would say that's probably our last successful partnership up front, really, isn't it, when you think about it? You need to go back to probably McCoy and Haley fold then.
Jelic scored a few goals for us, didn't he? Along with Naismith and that. Then Miller and Boyd, they scored a lot of goals and all, you know. But they've started really well, 26 goals and so far. It's only just the start of October, and it's not just 26 goals. They're playing well, all better.
Oh, aye, they're showing class. The two of them are showing class, real class. No, I mean, no kidding on. No, the scums class. The let's call everybody £20 million player crap that they talk. I'm talking about real class, and I'm not going to lavish praise on players that just because they're Rangers players and talk crap and say they're this, that, and the next. They too are class. They're making away for it. They are class. And by the way, I hope they stay to 56, no 55.
That's a really good shout as well, by the way. Really good shout.
Here. You know, but I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed their play. I've enjoyed the scored some marvellous goals. And we just, if we can get goals for the midfield 3 behind them, we're getting it for the wingers where defenders are coming in with goals. It's a good place to be, Bridgeman.
Absolutely. I think Defoe's the top. Is he the top in the league? I think he's the biggest goal scorer in the league.
Morelos
but he's no. Is that no including Europe? Morelos.
Oh, he might have went top with his hat trick at the weekend. I'll check.
I think he's actually just in the league. I think he's went the top goal scorer in the league. But Morelos is that's just amazing, isn't it? Just amazing.
Well, see, that's what I was thinking about earlier. I was talking about it earlier. How many games is that they've shared 5 goals between them coming off the bench? Was it the St Joseph's game, the Hibs game, and then there at the weekend again?
It's all about the 5
weekend, sorry, because Morelos never scored at the weekend. It was a Hibs game. Morelos come on, remember, and he scored 2 goals straight away after Defoe's hat-trick. I'm pretty sure the St Joseph's game, Defoe come on and scored 2 goals after Morelos got a hat-trick. You know, they're not even playing at the same time. One's coming on and one's coming off, and they're still doing the business. That's just brilliant.
It's a phenomenon, mate. It's all about the fives this season.
Well, the two
5 against
against
Aberdeen, 5 against them, 55. There you are. It's a sign. It's written in the stars.
the two of them were on the park on Sunday together, you know.
I don't know if I agree with that they should be playing together. I don't know if they can do that. I'm not convinced with that one.
I think they could, but you're not playing 4-3-3. Not playing 4-3-3. You need to find a different formation for the team, and that would be just crazy to try that now, you know.
Oh, but Barellos could come in for the left.
I'm saying that you could, but I mean, you'd have to find a different formation for the whole team, to be honest, because you could end up screwing everything up, you know.
If you were doing that, I would just give Morelos the free roll.
Yeah, I'm saying there's many ways you could get around it, and the two of them probably could play in the same team. But you couldn't say, well, we're going to go 2 up. I don't think you would get 2 up with Morelos and Defoe playing at their best. I don't think it would work. But it would be fantastic if you could get the two of them on the park at the same time. As Ox said there, one coming in for the left, for instance. Wow.
I think that I actually think the system that Gerrard's doing, bringing one of them off and putting there, I mean, that seems to be really, really working for us. Like I said, somebody's getting a hat trick, and then the Ian's coming off the bench and grabbing himself a couple of goals in the space of 15 minutes. 9 times out of 10, it's Defoe. I mean, his minutes per goal ratio, I know we're going about it all the time on here, but I mean, come on, what 37-year-olds got that? Never mind in Europe, but in the world, it's brilliant. So it is. So I like the system we play now. I think he trusts it. I think they've got a great relationship going with each other. And Morelos is only going to get better. He's only going to learn off this guy. Jermaine Defoe is the 7-5 goal scorer ever in the Premier League. That doesn't mean you're a bad striker, does it? He's just got goals upon goals. That's what he does best.
I think, like Albert, I really do think and hope that Defoe signs a wee extension for us and gets maybe stays for an extra 2 years. You know, because I reckon he could probably play until he's 40. But we just need to watch because the legs go rapidly. I'm speaking from experience here. The legs go rapidly.
The way I see it, if Teddy Sheringham could do it, Jermaine Defoe could do it.
Different types of players, mate. Different types of players.
That's true.
Defoe
I want him. I want him for the coaching for the young boys as well. I want him to show these young strikers what it's all about and what to do. If he can do it with Alfie, he can do it with the young boys to show them. I mean, it sounds daft in it, but that goal that Alfie scored against young boys, that was pure Defoe coaching. I don't care what MD says, by the way. He would have never scored that goal. He may have scored the goal, but no that way. You know what I mean? Giving the keeper the eyes and putting it into the other corner. The keeper's just rooted. There wasn't even a fit come out or a horn come out. It's just rooted. That's a Defoe goal. And I'm saying to myself, right, that's why I want you to show the boys at 18, 19, 20, the young strikers. That's what you show them. That's what I want them to see. When you're getting through, this is how you take the chance. This is what you should be looking at.
That's what he's all about, because, I mean, I've watched Jermaine Defoe's documentary, and he talks about when he was coming through at West Ham, and he talks about how Ian Wright showed him when to make the runs and things like that, and was holding the back of his jersey and taught him when to go and when to stay. I think he's going to do that with Alfie, and I think he will make Alfie one of the deadliest strikers in Europe, mate. I do really believe this guy's going to be one of the best strikers in Europe one day.
Yep, I agree with you. Totally agree with that.
He's got the raw tools. He has.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. He's certainly got the tools and the physique.
He reminds
me
of a young Diego Costa, Ox. That's what he reminds me.
Bridge finish.
Sorry, mate.
I was just saying. I agree with you, Ox. He's got the tools for it. He's got the eye for the goal. He's got the love of the fans, and he just loves the adoration he gets from them. So he's got all the things that a striker wants. You know, he could be full of razzmatazz, and I think he's just a superb player. Best player we've got, without a shadow of doubt. Most exciting player we've got in our squad. Marvellous.
And you come, Stardog?
Hello.
And you come?
I forgot what Bridge was saying, and I was reading your message.
Wait, do you think we can offer players like Jermaine Defoe a coaching role?
Aye.
I don't
Absolutely.
like that. I mean, you can't do that with every good player that comes along.
No, but
Might
he's,
be a bit of manager himself.
We've got a coaching staff there that seem to be doing very well. How do you just put him onto the coaching role?
he's
Specialised
unique, mate.
coaching.
Unique, mate.
Aye, specialised. I mean, if he can prove, when I think he has, that he's passing knowledge on and the guys are listening to it, then he's valuable. But I agree, you're just not going to take him because he's a good player. You've got to be able to. I mean, it's not easy trying to pass knowledge on to anybody. You know what I mean? We've all been at school. I mean, some of the teachers go after nutways. Like you can't. You're just not listening. You're just not there. It's a gift to do it. And I think we Defoe's got it. What I've seen with Alfie, and I think Alfie's a strong-minded boy. And if you can get through to a player like that, you can get through to these young boys. I want these young boys to learn off the best, and Defoe is the best. You're not going to get anybody better at it. And the wee guy knows what he's doing. I think. I mean, see the boy who was at Hardy, got sold there. Rather than playing with Livingston, he was on loan with Livingston. Can you imagine if Hardy was still there with Defoe there? You'd have seen the boy coming on leaps and bounds. It just takes somebody to see the weakness in your game and go, right, this is what you need to do. Somebody like Defoe, use somebody like me starting telling Hardy what to do. What do I know about football? I never played professional football. But Jermaine Defoe has done it at the highest level. He's done it at international level.
How could Ali know Coach John Daly then?
Some people have got the gift. You know what I mean? But John Daly was all right. You know what I mean? For gardening, things like that, digging ditches, and not bad for that. You know what I mean?
Anyway,
very good.
Get yourself on mute. We're going to have a tune for Old School Blue.
The statement I do make, and it is no mistake, about a football team that plays down Parkhead Way. They're a shower of diving shites, and you know that I am right, for that's the way the Glasgow Celtic play. They were playing against the Hearts when the ball went into the box. Chris Sutton, he dived down onto the grass. The ref just turned away and carried on with play. The fans then shouted, Sutton, get off your arse. Get off your arse, get off your arse. You diving, cheating, shite, get off your arse. Yes, are always a bloody same when you play this football game. You're always diving down onto the grass. Sutton's not the only one when you play against the scum. Petro, Thompson and Hudson do the same, trying to con the referee to get a penalty, for the Celts will cheat so they can win the game. A match against Dundee, it was very plain to see when a ball came into the box to Didier Agat. Agati turned around, then dived them to the ground. The ref just said, Agat, get off your arse. Get off your arse, get off your arse. You diving, cheating, shite, get off your arse. Yes, are always a bloody same when you play this football game. You're always diving down onto the grass. There's a rumour going round up at the Parkhead ground. When you hear what it is, I'm sure you'll think it's true. The Tick have signed a guy to help them when they dive. It's none other than Mr. Duncan Goodhue. This rumour could be right. The other day I watched the shite. They were playing against a team nicknamed the Pars. Stilly and Petrov got the ball and done a terrific somersault, but he was told, hey, you get off your ass. Get off your ass, get off your ass. You're diving, cheating, shite, get off your ass. These are always a bloody same when you play this football game. You're always diving down to the ground. was on the ball when he got the call. The captain of Aberdeen thought he was on a submarine when he heard dive, dive, dive over the ball. The Rangers game was next and they were still up to their tricks. The Gers fans at the time were singing the sash. When Hartson hit the floor, there was one almighty roar. Hartson, you cheating shit, get off your ass. Get off your ass, get off your ass. You diving, cheating shit, get off your ass. Yous are always the bloody same when you play this football game. You're always diving down onto the grass. Get off your ass, get off your ass. You diving, cheating, shite, get off your ass. Yous are always the bloody same when you play this football game. You're always diving down onto the grass. Yes, she's are always diving down onto the grass.
Oh, very good. Oxys is away to make a phone call just now, so we'll just carry on the conversation. Strikers are doing terrifically well, but what's been the improvement behind them to create the chances, guys? Stardog, what do you think's the most thing that's changed?
I just think we're better all round as a team, mate. I think defensively, being tight as a unit and no conceding goals, you're always going to get these chances up the park. So I just think as a unit, we're a lot better. I think Stevie Davis, I mean, he makes a big difference for me now that he's up to 100% match fitness. I just think he makes things happen. I think Greg Stewart coming into the team as well the past couple of weeks has helped us up front with the movement and things like that. So everybody's chipping in, mate. Everybody's doing their bit. But most importantly, the strikers are getting on the end of things, and sometimes they're even just making chances happen themselves. So I think the confidence is a big thing as well, mate. There's a lot of things really going for us this year, mate, but confidence and just to get the togetherness of the team, that's the main thing for me. And obviously Alfie's discipline too. It helps when he's on the park.
Bridge, do you agree wholeheartedly with Stardog, or do you see anything else that's different?
I can add to what Stardog's saying. I think the big huge difference for us is the midfield and the way they're the creative midfield that we've got and how settled they are. And I think the movement from midfield, from attack right up to the front, has been a different class this year, and it's been wonderful to see. It's an absolute pleasure watching them. There's a number of passes we're making that they weren't making them properly last season. A lot of the passes were falling short of things like that. We seem to be making them, they're clicking in, and you're getting this interchange of football at sort of fast pace. It's just brilliant to see. I think that all supports good strikers, of course, are making a huge difference. It really is. That's to me what's happening. I think they're also quite secure with the defence, although there's a lot of us on here don't think the defence is 100% yet, the way we would like it, but I think they're very good, and that makes a big difference. So we're going forward. You notice we're not losing that many goals, but we're scoring a lot, scoring barrel loads, and that's the difference.
All bear in to add.
Aye, Davis and Jack, solid. They're banging in 7 and 8 out of 10 performances every week when they're playing, and they're now starting to get the ball forward slightly faster. And whoever else is in the midfield, whether it's Rebo, whether it's Kamara, or whether it's Arfield, they three, to me, have not hit the heights this year, but they two, Jack and Davis, are not carrying them, but they're subsidising them till they actually come on. So come on to a game. And I think on Sunday there, you've seen every player in the team starting to come on to a game. Slowly but surely, it's all turning around, and we're getting players on form now, like Barisic, Davis and Jack. We don't know Jack wasn't playing. But Kamara, I thought had a decent game. Well, Byrne a decent game on Sunday. I thought he had a great game. Arfield had a great game. So, I mean, they two are the bedrock for everything to get built on, and they're getting the ball forward a bit more quicker than you normally do.
We've talked about the difference for last year, Albert. Do you think we've improved?
For last year?
Aye.
Oh, all over the park, mate. Even as team spirit, the team spirit this year is different as well. I feel that it's starting to now truly bond, and the improvements stem for there. And then we've got players now, and we're talking about 5, 6 players at a time now, maybe even 7, are banging 7, 8 out of 10 performances now every week. Sometimes more, sometimes 9 out of 10. So that makes a huge difference. Plus, we're starting now. We weren't at the beginning of the season, but we're starting now to take a larger percentage of our chances, and that's gold. You start doing that, mate, you're definitely talking leagues now. The last year we weren't taking any chances, you know what I mean? We're struggling with 1-0s, and then bang, there's a goal, one each, and and nothing each, and or we beat 1-0.
Where were we after 8 games? Where were we starting after 8 games last season? Do you know where we were?
I want to say 7, Fox.
What about you, Bridge? Where were we?
I think we're quite poor. I think we're Stardust won't be far away. I think he maybe one lower. It could be 7 or 8 last year this time.
All right, we were actually 6.
6, there you go.
We were sitting 5 points behind the leaders.
Was it Hearts no miles ahead of us?
Hearts were 5 points ahead of us.
Wow.
With a goal difference at 18 for and 8 against. We've scored more goals and conceded less. We've got 7 points more. And just an interesting start, this time last season, Hearts and Hibs between them with 36 points. They've got, I think, a dozen this year. Where were we starting off after 8 games last season? Somebody's got the show on. Cairo, I think you got the show on, mate. We've been joined by Cairo.
Hello, how are we doing?
How we doing, mate? How are you?
Hi, Cairo.
Hiya. Hi, everybody. I'm alright, good. I'm just listening away to the show. I'm part of the Skype Loyal. What do you call it, the thing with Loyal? Oh, God. Record Loyal. I listen to it during the day. I don't get a chance to call in.
Loyal.
Archives, that's the one. That's the word I was looking for. So, everybody happy last night? That's good. A wee bit happy tonight as well. That's excellent.
Well, we're in a good place. We're a good place. I think the best result on Thursday night, but
I think we're in a fantastic place. I just think I've still got the lingering bit I had the last time I phoned in last week about getting the rug pulled for us, and I thought Thursday night, I don't know what happened. We were so much in charge on Thursday, the first half. I thought we were going to stroll through that, set us up lovely. And then we came back out the second half, and God knows what happened. We seemed to lose it. So we're still prone to that, and I don't know how we change that. But I've got to say, when you asked the question there about last year to this year, it's absolute step change difference in the play, the way they're playing, the confidence. And
what do you see, Cairo? What are you seeing?
I'm seeing movement. I'm seeing them working as a team. I'm seeing that sort of a fighting for each other. Anybody gets happens to, and last season they were on their own. This season, if somebody's having a go at one of the Rangers players, or 2 or 3 other Rangers players coming in, but they're hunting in packs when they go for the ball. I mean, they're playing like I would expect Rangers to play. I'm just still worried that there's a weakness somewhere in the back of their heads that we've seen. You know, I know the manager's kind of accepted some of the blame for that, but the players weren't up for that game against the Tins, and I think that's the bit that's still worrying me. And that's the bit I said to you, give me a couple of months, and if they don't do anything stupid, or they don't freeze in big games like they did last season, or when they get when the base for the East gets beat, we don't get beat or no. And that was maybe a wee bit sort of a barometer there on Sunday with them getting beat and then us winning. Last season we didn't do that.
Really just the winning, Cairo.
It's the way we won, I know.
The way we won.
Absolutely, and that's me. I mean, I might be that Calvinistic view I have, but if we go another couple of months and another month like the one we've just had after the Hun game, then and show that same sort of and it's going to be steel character, whatever it is you want to call it, that ability, even in the face of adversity, to get through, then I'll say that we're a different team for last year. Totally, we're a different team the way we play. I think we've got better players. We've got players that are playing with a wee bit panache, a wee bit sort of a difference about them. Now, a lot of folk don't like Ojo. Personally, I think he's I think he's a bit of a loose cannon, but maybe that's what we were needing when you're up against these buses getting parked and that type of thing. Stewart, I never thought anything of Stewart, to be honest with you, when I seen him playing against us. Was it Aberdeen he played with, wasn't it?
Aberdeen come on up.
I mean, and then we bought him. But I've got to say, he's gave me a right slap in the face when you see some of his touches, and he's got great vision. He's got as good as if no better vision at Arfield. I think his passes are a delight to watch at times. So, call me an idiot, but there you go. That's I never seen that in him. So there are a couple of things there that are different from last season in the playing side, but I still think we've got to master this steel and the winning side. And I'm not convinced in that, to be honest with you. Thursday night was my case in point.
When you say that, mate, you're talking about winning ugly, playing bad, and winning 1-0. Is that what you're talking about?
I'm talking about this ability, even in the face of adversity, to go in and win a game, to get digging in there. And if you think the first half,
I'll give you Kilmarnock and St Mirren this season.
Yeah, you could give me Livingston as well. We weren't there, and we had a bit of a torrid time for a wee bit. Yeah. And you've heard me saying it on here before. That playing in the pitches isn't football. That's not. It doesn't matter if you were Barcelona, and that's no football when you're playing in that crappy grounds. It's just they shouldn't be allowed. But last season we would have would probably got a draw, or maybe scraped a win through. Whereas now, we're scoring 5 and 6 goals. That's the other big thing.
Across you, mate. We've been joined by a caller on the phone. We've got about evening caller.
All right, Ox, it's Martin. How you doing?
Martin, we're getting a lot of noise for you.
I'm driving a bus at the moment.
Right, okay. Are you got us on for the passengers?
Well, actually, as a passenger on the bus, who's a big fan of the show.
Right, all right. Bridge, we've got a fan.
Is that the fan that's running? Can I hear the fan running?
Is it
quite bad noise, Ox? Aye.
Well, you make your point, mate. It's always great to hear from you. You carry on.
It was just actually, I've not heard the show tonight, guys, so apologies if it's been discussed, but I was actually looking for your opinions on Big Edmondson at the back.
All right, okay. We have discussed it last night, but I'm going to go to our centre-half expert. Stardog.
I'm no centre-half expert, mate. I'm up their end of the park, but I mean, he's a tidy football player. He's been asked to come in and he's done a job for us the couple of games that he's came in. I think he's got a good ability to pass the ball. He's definitely by far our fastest defender. But I did say on the show last night, Martin, I think he's going to get taken back out the squad just because of the way he's came from and just because he's still so young and things like that. I look at what he did with Katic last year. He can attain him out and put him back in. So I think he'll bring him in slowly but surely. But I think he's going to be a boy for the future, mate, 100%. He seems to be a tidy defender.
Aye. Martin will be back with us. I think he's just going to run around about Bridgeman.
Aye, we were talking about Edmondson the other night there. It's a wonderful first full game at Ibrox. Never hardly put a foot wrong. Admittedly, once again, we'll see it. We were playing Hamilton Accies, who were up against a team that were in top form. And I think that's the times you want to be able to take someone like Edmondson, let him loose, go and enjoy yourself, enjoy your game, everything about the game. And by the way, I heard on the news he was interviewed either I think it was after the game or Ibrox or somewhere outside this, and they say to him, did the Celtic defeat help you? And apparently he says, I never even heard their score.
The boys learning.
Absolutely.
Albert then Fox.
He's big, he's strong, he's good in the air, he's fast, he can pass the ball, he's a good tackler. What's not to like? What's not to like? Fantastic player. Going to be a right cracker.
Yeah. Foxy boy, who knows a good centre half when he sees one.
Boy's got bags of potential, and he had a good debut at the weekend there. But I think Stephen Gerrard's already said that he will only rush young players, mate. He talked about McCrory went through a bad time with getting pushed in too early. I think that's what he's doing with Katic and Edmondson. He'll pick his times to bring them in and get them used to playing in the first team. And I think they're learning all the time. I think he's going to be a superstar for us, mate. I can see him at Ibrox a long time.
I'll go to Cairo, who was obviously too good to play at centre half. Cairo.
You're right that bit what you said there. Everything that was said earlier is fine. The one thing I did notice about him that was really striking, there was 2 or 3 times where when the ball was passed forward to a Hamilton player, the Hamilton player was kind of awaiting the ball coming and he stepped in front of them. He wasn't he was getting out and stopping the pass for getting to them, rather than letting them get the pass and then making a tackle. And to me, that's the difference, a wee bit difference in class that we've been missing in the defence. There were one time, particularly in the second half, where one of the Hamilton players played it right up to their centre forward, and it was going to him. The guy was getting ready to do a turn, and he came right out, and he seemed to be a yard in front of him, and didn't even let him get the ball. Now that to me is the mark of a wee step up in class. I think the lad is everything that was said before, about him tackling and all that type of thing. That there, to me, is the thing that sticks out that says, this guy's got a wee bit more than that. I think he's going to be a cracking player.
Aye, he looks as if he's got it all. I must admit, I've enjoyed him since I saw the first time against Oxford when he pinged boys across the park. No, everybody can do that, and they were good passes, no just hoofs.
And you know how you get good players, Rox, where they always seem to have time.
Huh?
That wee yard there, difference getting in front of players.
What do you two like?
Getting you know what I'm saying, Brad. If you're
he wouldn't know what you're saying, mate. He wouldn't know what you're saying.
No, if you think of any good player, they always seem to have time, and it seems to be it's that wee second, and that wee second to him getting in front of attackers to get the ball before they get it, and he's not having to make a rash tackle or give them a foul. That gives him the time, because then that's the bit for me that makes a difference. So I think I'm pretty happy with that lad. I think he's going to be a cracker.
All right,
Bledge didn't like getting in front of players, Cairo, because
he liked tackling. He
can't kick him.
Well, he got me Shockers a lot. He got me in the back. I didn't even have a ball, but old habits die hard.
To be fair, Cairo, I can vouch for that. He run his studs down the back of my leg on the subway once.
I thought you were after his Gennaro's fish supper.
Oh boy! What a show!
I hope that answers Martin's question, mate. It was great to hear from Martin. I hope all his passengers enjoyed it as well, Stardog.
Aye, that was a good wee phone call, mate. Not very often you get a bus driver phoning in the middle of duty,
Aye, they roundabouts get your way, old bear, when you're driving a bus.
I thought he was going to ask the road to Castlemont.
Oh, brilliant! So, Cairo, you mentioned something about adversity, and you're no one for conspiracy theories, are you, Cairo?
No, not me.
No, I know you know the man walked on the moon. Right.
Well, the only bit of truth I could put to that was I wasn't there, but I know somebody that was.
Right. Would you think in a league that you would look at fixtures and there's games that can be played as part of your domestic season, and a team would end up playing 7 out of the next 9 games away from home? Do you think that's possible?
Anything's possible. There's lies, statistics, and damn lies, and even bigger
I don't know if
statistics.
you've looked at it. With the Hearts game, our St Johnstone game's cancelled, and then if we get to the cup final, our game against Hearts is cancelled all bare, and then it means that our next 9 league games, 7 are away from home.
Disgraceful. It's absolutely disgraceful. But that's sporting integrity, remember. Fat Lywell's what saying. Got to have sporting integrity, so let's give Rangers 7 games away from home for 8 or 9, you know what I mean? That's sporting integrity. That's really playing it too close to the bone, that one. But nothing surprises me up here. Mafioso time up here, I keep telling you that. This mob is all in cahoots. I mean, lending players to your closest rival and such things like that. I mean, it's all a nice wee cushy arrangement everybody had. Getting land sold to you the cheap after Glasgow Council. It's all a nice wee, nice cushy, comfortable arrangement they've all had. No, I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We'll just need to batter through and just show them what the Glasgow Rangers is all about.
Here.
All very smooth trade. That's how they don't want Brexit. It's all very smooth trade there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't get me started. We might fall out. Right, Bridgeman, you're in shock. You've not realised that you're only going to see Rangers twice at home in all that time.
Yeah, and it's shocking. Even if you take sometimes a snapshot of where we are, sort of next 4 games or something like that, you'll probably find that I wouldn't be surprised if we're 3 out of the 4 are away from home. That kind of thing, I see it quite a lot, and it is very, very frustrating for someone like me who I just love going and see my team. I want to see them Ibrox all the time, and to think that you're going to go, was it 7 games or something like that, and no game, no one home game in it. Just nonsense. Just utter nonsense.
Just think though, Bridge, later on in the season, you will see you'll get them on a wanny. You'll be able to. But I think it's a hard ask that though, Bridge. It's a hard ask.
Oh, absolutely. They turn around and say
2 to 9 games are at home.
Yeah, but if they turn around and say it levels itself out over the season, because you do have to play all these home games and all these away games. And yes, I understand that. Figuratively speaking, it's
in a normal league, in a normal
world. Yes, it's the way it's allowed to happen. It's not even a way that what we'll do is we'll just hold them back for a month, and once the bad weather's over, we'll reschedule those games, because it's all running into each other, all of it. Yeah. And that's where I think, in all honesty, a lot of folks said it last season. We're going to need a bigger squad, and we've now got a better squad, a bigger squad rather, with some good quality boys. All we need them is all fit and ready to go, because this, between now and January, this is going to be heavy, very, very heavy for us.
If the dice was fair, Bridgeman, the odds of that happening would be very, very long odds of that sort of situation happening. So
it also depends on the split, guys, and all. Do you know what I mean? We don't even know who's going to be in the top 6.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, we could end up having to play more away games. Do you know what I mean? I mean, for me, last season, towards the end of the season, we played a lot of away games, in my opinion, and they had a lot of home games. But I don't actually remember a point earlier on in the season where we had a lot of home games and they had a lot of away games. So I wouldn't really say it does. It should work itself out. I know what you're saying there.
No, it doesn't necessarily.
No, it doesn't.
Only if the dice isn't loaded.
Fox, you'd be shocked when you seen that today.
I was shocked, but if we're very real thoughts of winning this league, it shouldn't matter to us. 1 game at a time and just start striking them off the list, mate. Win. That'll do for us. It's a sorry state of affairs that it's ended up like that, but this team should be good enough to go through that section of games with a big load of wins for me.
If they go through it, Fox, it's some step up, innit?
Aye. There will be tricky moments in it where we maybe have to scrap hard. But I think this team has got the will to win in it now. And I think we'll get through that stretch of games.
Foxy, the only way we're going to get through that amount of away games, if they come like that in a row, 3 or 4 at home, or 3 or 4 away, and then a 1 at home, and another 3 away, things like that. The only way you're going to get through that is to adopt, or if we've not already done it, the next game's the most important. 1 game at a time. Don't look beyond it, because the mountains get higher and higher. Keep going, 1 at a time. 1 game at a time. Beat them.
It starts at Tynecastle, Albert, and if you want, we go and win at Tynecastle, we've only got 2. We've only got 2 away games in 8, haven't we? It's 2 at 8 we've got then.
I'm led to believe, I might be wrong here. Is it no 19 home games, 19 away games? That's just the way it works out?
No, in our league, not necessarily.
No, it's
No, you can play somebody can play 18 and somebody can play 20, depending how the split was, which is ridiculous.
What a stupid league. What an absolute stupid league. You know what I mean? It's
well, the split tells you you're going to play 5 games, yeah? You're going to play 5 games after the split. So one of them, sometimes it's going to be 3 at home and other times it's going to be 3 away.
It depends who's in it, but doesn't it?
Of course, I'm saying that, of course.
You know?
Yeah.
What a stupid system, Alberta.
I mean, come on, and it is, boss. Come on. I mean, I don't even know what that split's for, to be honest with you. I mean, they're trying. I know they said at the beginning they said it's to keep interest in the bottom half of the league. But they're not even interested in the bottom half of the league and start of the league campaigns. So, I mean, these crowds are not coming back to these league runs. They're just no doing it, and that's the end. So forget about it. They're talking nonsense, and I blame the guys in charge of the game. No, I mean, these are these clowns that are supposed to be growing our game. These are the guys. That's what they're employed today. They're not employed to wear a blazer, go on their away trips, and make up schedules, which they can't do anyway. But they're there to grow the game. You tell me one thing they've done to grow the game. As I said before, the sponsor that deals we get is 30 bob and a bag of caramels, and we're all supposed to be grateful.
I like caramels. We've been joined by a new caller. Evening caller.
Hi guys, it's Jim from Paisley.
Hello Jim, have you recovered for your euphoric state and after Sunday's result?
I was listening to the show there. Bloody hilarious with the way are going on the other night. I had to phone in.
Are you going to play the straight man or the comedian, Jim?
Just as usual, mate. I don't know. Well, usually do.
All right, mate. What's on your mind?
Well, the other thing, one thing you worry about. I've been, you know, where I go in. I don't worry about the manager. I don't worry about the team. He's got a fantastic pool of players. It's going to stage now. No worry about the team he puts out. I'm happy with it now.
Right,
yeah.
Good man.
Yeah. And see these away games I'm worried about. I'm not worried one little bit.
I like your attitude, man. I hope you're spot on. I like Foxy's attitude.
And I'm going to throw one in here. We're going for 8 this season. That's us. I'm happy with that. We're going for 8. Never mind the 55. We're going for the 8. 8 trebles.
All right, I like that. 8 trebles. Well, we'll go to get. Somebody said a few weeks ago that the League Cup's very important. Albert.
Definitely, mate. Got to blood the team. I keep saying it. Once this team gets blood and gets the taste of victory, you'll see this team grow and go, man. I'm telling you. And if we get that League Cup, even if we don't get it, but I think we will get it. We'll win this league at a canter. I'm telling you, they're imploding and we're getting stronger and stronger. I'm more than happy. Jim, do us a favour. See next time. Seeing you phone in, Jim. Going to tell us if you're happy or sad. I can never tell the difference, mate.
I'm happy tonight.
Good. It's your voice, mate. I don't know where were we.
After the weekend, I'm still in the high after the weekend, obviously.
I would never have picked that up, Jumbo.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I've actually bought myself. I'm not working tonight, so I bought myself a bowl of Reds. I'm sitting with that tonight. I was listening to you. I thought it was hilarious listening to you. The way you was going earlier on, I thought it was great. So I said, I'll give the boys a call in. So.
But I know who that is. That's Happy Jim. That's Happy Jim for Paisley, isn't it?
Aye.
Jim for Paisley, aye.
Aye, I just knew it. Is that
Vimto you're drinking?
Watch yourself with the corks on the Vimto that could hurt your finger.
We're not wanting their finger.
We don't need another
Name your finger incident. No, name your finger incident.
Where there's blame, there's a claim. I got Bridges blame.
Go do a favour while I'm on. Going to try to sell my forwards. I was listening to you earlier on. They're trying to sell Morels and going to stop doing that.
Do you want to buy him, Jim? Do you want to buy him?
I don't think anybody wants him to leave their club, Jimbo, you know.
Jim, I'm trying to sell the wife, let alone forwards.
I did that 5 years ago.
That's a bit better, Jim. You sounded more jolly. Jolly, Jim, that's better. That's what I like to hear.
When your wife
thanks
finds out you were pictures with your girlfriend today, she'll be trying to sell you.
Don't catch me first. Hey, don't catch me first.
I'm all in line here. Listen to me. Yeah, listen. I'm gonna go there just in case somebody's listening to me. Right.
Right, brilliant, Jim. Thanks for the call, mate. Take it easy.
Cheers. Thanks.
Cheers, mate.
See you later. Keep close your blood pressure.
What a man. What a man.
Oh, he's a live wire, is Jim.
Hey, the guys, Jolly Jim, baby.
Jolly Jim. Trace in the lobby there, Jolly Jim. Jolly Jim.
Could you imagine Jim on the Titanic? Oh, we're sinking. What's that?
The guy's got a voice for radio.
Oh, Jim will be good with 155. It'll be too much for him.
Well done, Jim, anyway. That was a brilliant phone call, pal.
Always good to hear from him.
Well
He's turning
done,
into one of Rangers Radio's characters. You ought to take a leaf out of his book, Bridge.
Absolutely brilliant, by the way. Absolutely brilliant.
You know?
Jolly Jim.
Fox need to be a wee bit more positive.
I think he was positive.
You ought to heard them 2 weeks ago when we won 5-0. He wasn't happy at all.
That was when we were on the show, wasn't it? We were saying, you can we won 5-0 today, Jim?
Anyway, thanks for the call, Jim. Always good to hear from you, mate. It'd be a sad world if we were all the same. But brilliant, Jim. Thanks for the call.
That's one of the kind of guys that keeps the show's feet in the ground.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. But I'm no one for the fixtures are the fixtures sometimes, and I get Fox's point, but it's the administration of the administration of the thing, and once again, there's no thought for the fans. Bridgeman.
Did you say no thought for the fans?
No, because you're going to go 2 months with 2 games.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah, I'm not bothered about the rest of them. I want to see the Rangers. I'm not going to get in there. It's just disgraceful. It really is. That's how to chase. Now, you wonder if there's an ulterior motive of Rangers not getting playing in front of a big crowd. Do you follow what I mean? Is that the reason for it? Dumb down their crowds, dumb down their performances, and so on and so forth. I don't know, but I hope it all fails anyway on them. It's definitely deliberate. It's no accidental. That isn't that's the way the cookie crumbles. Aye, right. So it is. Mind you, I have to say, I wonder what them across the cities.
They ain't happy, mate. They've got 9 games to play in December, mate.
There'll be a lawyer's letter getting put into somewhere.
Aye. They ain't happy. But anyway, enough about them. But I'm the fixtures are the fixtures, and you've got to go to Tynecastle and play the game at some point of the season, Cairo. But my main point is your fans who have to go 2 games in 2 months.
No, I think you're right. That's what I'm saying. It's an unusual occurrence. So either it's a fluke or it's no fluke. But you make your mind up about that. But hey, it is what it is, and that's what it is. But you're right. The fans are going to have a good for the travelling fans because when I go to admit when I was younger, I liked going away games and all. Especially when seating came in, you all seemed to be stoning more at the away games than you were sitting anyway. So I always liked the away games, but it's no fair in the fans that run about. They like going to Ibrox and having a day out and that type of thing. I agree 100%.
I bet you they are 7 away games that we've got, Ox. We'll still get more fans than Ibrox in the day when the empty had. I bet you still beat them with a crowd there at Ibrox. We're not even get a game on. We'll get 40,000 up there.
I believe there's 20,000. You're saying that.
Yeah, sorry.
20,000 tickets sold for the Legends game and rising every day. And I think they're way ahead of what they've sold for the national team for their home game.
That's what I was thinking. I was there and they said to me they're starting opening the Sandy Jardine rear, which is they were going to keep it just the front, but they're doing quite well. They're confident. just over 20,000. They say, and I don't know whether it's 21,000 or just 20,000 something, you know. But that's brilliant, just brilliant. As you said there, Oxford, you know, the following night, Scotland play at Hampden against San Marino, I think. And I'll tell you how many's going to be there.
Northern
double-decker
Britain
bus. What's that, Ogbert?
Northern Britain plays San Marino.
Northern Britain. It's got to something's got to happen, isn't it?
Is that a good time to get Hearts, mate, before other injured players come back? I don't think they'll be back in time after the international break. I think they've got Naismith, Ekpizuzzi, or whatever you call him, is out, and a couple of other players. So they're not doing very well at home, and that would normally be a very tough venue for us to travel to.
I would say we've just played 2 home games. We've got to go away sometimes. We can't play every week at Ibrox Fox. We go there, we beat them, and that's one ticked off the list. And you come, Bridge, then Albert.
I was just going to say, I saw Craig Levine. I saw that Craig Levine was there. He was highlighted in the TV, you know. So he must have been there thinking. I was thinking we must be playing Hearts soon, but then that sort of right in my mind. Too busy watching the football then. But there you go. That's what it's about.
This is the first season, Fox are thinking for a long time, that teams are looking at us and don't want to play us now. This is the first season in a long time that's happening. So home or away, they don't want to play us.
What was it the manager? What was it the manager says? The Hamilton Accies manager says the best Rangers and Celtic teams he's seen in 40 years. It's amazing.
Well, the gap. He was talking about the gap, the gap in quality 40 years.
Yeah. Incredible, isn't
but
it?
But before, up until this season, teams were wanting to play us, especially at their own midden. Now they don't want to play us. Now they're getting it because these teams. I mean, look at that Hamilton team on Sunday there. I mean, they had at one point their whole team in their area, in their 18-yard box. Their whole team.
It was a 6-yard box, if I'm being honest, Albert.
Yeah.
What's that?
I think it was a 6-yard box in the whole team.
Yeah,
I mean, that tells you everything you want to know. No, I mean, whereas before, these teams are coming to Ibrox and a wee bit of an upstart and having a wee go in periods of the game. New teams go like that. You open up for 5 minutes against that Rangers team, they'll destroy you. They'll absolutely slaughter you. Even if you stick 11 players in with 18-yard box, they're still going to slaughter you because we're a good team. And that's the first time I've felt like this for a long time. A long time. Now it's getting to the stages when you lose a goal, you're getting it. Oh, now I'm feeling like if them gets a shot on more goal, we're getting it. Oh, what's happened here?
Stadberg, can you come, mate?
I mean, like you're saying, mate, we've got to go away at some point. It's not really. I mean, it's not ideal, is it? But we're going to have to go to all these places at some point, and I think it was Albert that was saying they're going to come back around and we're going to have to get them at home. So what's important is, mate, we just take it one game at a time and try and get us through as many of these games as possible. I think Hearts aren't performing at all, are they really? So I don't really think there's a better time to go to Tynecastle. I'm agreeing with Fox on that. We've got to go to all these places at some point, mate, and like Fox says, if we're wanting to be challenging and talking about league titles this year, then we're going to have to go to these places and just collect as many points as we possibly can.
We're not playing Hearts about 3 times. So we've got them in the Cup as well, League Cup as well, haven't we?
Cup fixture. And you come, Fox.
We're managing to find a way to get through this 10 behind the ball. And I think the big difference this season is we're not just depending on Tavernier getting down the right and supplying the ammunition. We've got Barisic now on the left. We've got a threat through the middle. So it's not just as easy for these wee teams to stop us advancing into the box. And I think that's the big difference this year. And as for our players, they've got trust in the player on the ball where they do make the movement and get the ball. Whereas last season, it was mere standing about and hoping the ball came to you. I think there's a big difference with the actual belief that all the players having the player on the ball that he's going to find them.
Good shout,
But
Sir Foxy, good shout.
There's definitely more movement, as our team, as Cairo pointed out. Cairo, when you come, give your thoughts on that. Have we lost Cairo?
The way the pyramids.
He's on mute. Come on, Cairo.
He's
Come
away
up with
in
mute.
the pyramids. Coming in, Cairo.
He's in denial. Albert.
See, man, I was just touching on a point with the team spirit. No, I really like this week. Big Golson and Barisic, when the press and other people are trying to attack Tavernier for the Thursday's game, they just rallied behind the boy, and the rest of the team just rallied behind the boy. I like that. You're like, well done. They weren't throwing MD under the bus. No, I mean, I went, well done. I like that. That's a good sign. That's a good sign of team spirit and all together. We're allowed to say they're not in game. We're fans, no? I mean, we pay our money and allowed to say that, but and we did say it. But I don't like overboard with players. I mean, I criticise Golson, but I don't think I go overboard with a guy.
What did you call him?
He's a big soapy-headed trumpet.
Right, okay.
Well, that's what he is, know what I mean? Sorry, mate.
Cairo's back with us. Team spirit. Foxes see the big difference in that.
Aye, I think there is. I think when you're talking about breaking down defences, so Stewart's ingenuity, I think Arfield running about the way he runs about superb. Morelos is coming out the box and going back in, and I noticed Defoe does that anyway. But the other thing is, we're shooting. I mean, Ojo's taking shots, Aribo's taking shots. We're shooting from outside. We've been screaming for bloody Mark Warburton was there for us to try and always walk the ball into the net. And Aribo's gives us that kind of a wild card. Now, he's not everybody's cup of tea. But it's that difference that they don't know what he's going to do, so they've got to go and face him up, making room for other players. And they're running the Arfield, and Morelos just bullies him up and down the place, doesn't he? So there are a couple of significant things that are allowing us to break these teams down. But I think certainly the vision is Stewart, and Arfield's got that same vision as well. Some of his touches are sublime. So we're not just depending on the bombing down to the wings or that. And I'm hoping that our left back's confidence doesn't crash again, because when you see him playing the way he played the last couple of games with own left foot going, it's like a wand when his confidence is up, and the goal he scored was sublime. So there are a couple of different factors in there that are causing us to be able to break these teams down, and confidence is probably a bit to do with the players getting to know each other. I don't know if Morelos is picking anything up half of Defoe, but Defoe must be coaching him, because you can see Morelos starting to break out the box as well to make space for other players, whereas before he stood in the box and marauded about there. So there are a few things in there. My best thing about it is that teams aren't just seen as passing the ball across. We're having a go. We're doing something different, and for me, that's the difference.
Fox?
I agree with what the boys are saying. I've had my say on it, mate. You want to pass it on?
No, I want you to answer it. Come back. Why have we done it? What's made the improvement?
As I said, mate, it's confidence in the players on the ball. You only get movement when players are confident of getting the ball. And with Steve Davis absolutely controlling the midfield, Ryan Jack's passing has improved tremendously as well. And we're a threat all over the front of the park. The whole team moves and works well as a unit. And whether they've got 10 players behind the ball, there always seems to be enough room for us now to find that pass where the likes of Morelos or Defoe will turn a defender and get a shot away. A thing that was hard to come by last year.
Mm-hmm. All right. The personnel's no changed dramatically, Albert. They've obviously worked at a lot in training, so the coaching staff have got to be congratulated.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. You can see it. There's a lot of work being put in. And as Cairo says, the movement now is fantastic. They're moving about. They're not standing still like a statue waiting for things to happen. They're going to make it happen. And that's that's down to coaching, down to the training field. And you can see it's coming to fruition now. Plus the class. Plus everybody's coming on to forum, which makes a big, big difference and all. But the confidence in the team is just growing. You can see it. You can actually physically see it. Each game, it's getting better. They're growing and getting better and better and better. And it's great to watch. It's just, I mean, it really cheers you up, makes you happy.
All right, we've been joined by a caller. Evening, caller.
Hi, evening there.
Let everybody know who it is, mate.
It's a Colwyn Bear.
Colwyn Bear, how we doing? There's no many of them doing there, is?
Oh, by the way, there's no money name.
Aye, I know that, mate. I know that, mate.
See the way you were going on about, we've got to play these, what is it, 7 games away for him or something like that?
7 out of 9, mate. 7 out of 9.
7 out of 9. But we're going to win this 55. It doesn't matter whether we're home or away. The only problem I've got is the poor supporters whose money is coming out of their wages, fasting, if you know what I mean, with the Europa Cup and everything else. I mean, it's no fair to these guys that go to these away games and go to Europe. I don't dare, right, to be honest. But I think but the thing is, we're sounding like the scum when we turn around and say we're worried about what playing away.
Oh, it wasn't away for the point we made. Come on, but it wasn't so much about playing the games. It was more about the supporters.
Well, that's my problem about the supporters. I mean, these guys are getting money taken out of their wages every week. You know what I mean? They're going home and away. I don't go away. I don't go to Europe because I'm too old now. Right, and the wife wouldn't let me anyway. But
you want a note for us, for your wife?
Please.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair.
Please excuse Colwyn Bear from the game as he's at the football.
No chance. I've tried that before and it didn't work.
But Colwyn Bear, it's not so much like you play a game of football. I think you've got the show in the background. Can you turn it off, mate?
Have I got a show in the background? Sorry.
I think you have.
Sorry about that.
I feel as if I'm talking to myself. I don't know if it's you.
But can I get an wee point?
Aye, on you go.
If you don't mind. I know it's coming late. I listen to you. I've listened for years, but it's about the centre backs. Bridge might like this. But I think our 2 best centre backs. That boy. See if we don't play this boy, Edmondson. I think he's going to ask to go away. He's going to get game time because the boy is brilliant.
Bridge man.
I don't doubt for a second that he'll be wanting to get as many games as he can. I don't know whether he would be asked to go away. I think he thoroughly enjoys being in a big club and everything a big club gives him and all the opportunities in life that you get with being in a big club. And I think he's wise. He's got a lot of wisdom, that boy. I think he'll be here for a while yet. And he's now felt the taste. As I say, he's got a taste of playing 90 minutes at Ibrox. And we're going to need every single player in our books over this long period of all these games. 9 games in a row. 1, 2, 3, just like that. And a lot of them are away.
Bridge, sorry to interrupt you, but I understand what you're saying, right? But this boy is that good. There's somebody from England going to come up and pick that. If that boy's not going to get him in our team, there's somebody coming down the road to get this guy. It's guaranteed, and his agent is going to be in his seat.
Yeah, I don't doubt it for a minute that people will be interested. I think there are a lot of people who are interested in a lot of our players, but I think our manager is learning all the time, and I think he knows, and he'll see himself, and I dare say his coaching squad will be able to tell him as well. He's got a lot of people that can tell him things, and if he's got to go and watch what he's doing with the boy, any of the boys, if they're not getting games, then they need to get games, and the manager needs to make sure it happens. That's one of the things we spoke about last season in a big way. How are you going to keep all these guys satisfied over and above the salary they're on? You know, it's very difficult, but the manager's got to work it out. Otherwise, you will be in a situation just as you said.
Come in and you've got the show on in the background, mate. Everybody's hearing it twice. You've got it on a player.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you need to cut it off, refresh your page. And I think that's Cairo's just opened up his coffin.
I'm sorry about that. But you understand what I'm talking about? See, this boy is good. The same as Big Catties is good, right?
Aye,
but when that
I
boy's
agree.
sitting on that bench, or if he's not even on the bench, and he's seen things that our centre halves are making mistakes at. Now, see, every time that boy has played with us, I think he's made a mistake in one of the games he's played with us.
He's not
But
put a
he's
fit
sitting there
rank.
watching other centre halves making mistakes. We even go back. I like Catty shoot out a lot of them, but Big Catty's has made mistakes and all. So when that boy's sitting on that bench seeing this happening and he's not getting a game, and his agent biting his ear, I can get you down south for more money, blah blah blah. You understand what I'm talking about?
I do, but I also think it's what he's been sold when he came to the club. Albert?
Aye, he's been told that he'll get it again, but no right away. But I agree with you, mate. He's some player. I totally agree with you. I don't think he'll go anywhere, mate. I really don't. I don't think anybody will take a chance with him.
Sorry, I hope he doesn't go anywhere, but it's just my opinion. He's my first two in the centre back positions, if you know what I mean. And if he's not getting playing, and that agent is biting his ear to go down south, you know what like it is, the money is down there. We can't afford that money, and we can't afford to lose a player like him.
Stardog, your Big Georgie.
Nah, Jorge's gone never for me, mate. He'll be here for the long term. I think he'll get brought in gradually. I think he's still a young player. He's not really got a lot of big game experience with a big club like us. So I think in regards to him, mate, he'll come in gradually, and he is going to be a great player. But I think it's important while we've got Katic there, Hollander there, and even Golson, mate. I think they'll be before him in the pecking order. But I mean, when he's come in, he's done a job for us. But nah, Jorge is not going anywhere. We'll be fine co-winning Bear. We'll have him for the future.
Well, I just hope so. But if you see numpties like Craig Levine sitting at Ibrox watching us because we're going to play them in 2 weeks' time, obviously there's other. To see how good Rangers have progressed for Steven Gerrard has came here, there are going to be other scouts sitting there watching, and I just hope we don't take this boy away from us before he gets a chance at Rangers.
Aye, the boy looks as if he's got it all, mate. I mean, obviously we've not seen him in a big game, but he's fast, he's good in the air, he can tackle, he's brave. And the thing that's impressed me the most is his passing ability.
I think you'll probably find also that we've got him here, he's 22, he looked a really good player in his previous club, and they didn't want to lose him. But he's came up to Rangers, and he'll get a season at Rangers here, and he'll start, no doubt about it. I think everyone sees it. So he'll be a star. He might not be getting a game every single week, but sooner or later he'll be able to come to the fore. He'll be a star. And Rangers will probably sell him, truth be told, and get a lot of money for him. But I'm hoping they don't do it now. I'm hoping we get 4 years out of him.
Anyway, co-winning Bear. Thanks for the call, mate. Great to hear for you. First time on the show. Oh, is he gone? I think he's gone. Right, we've reached that time of the evening, Bridgeman.
Okay, pal. Well, brilliant night. Well done, Oxford, again. Can I just say, for me, remember the Legends game on Saturday. Get tickets. Go and get your tickets and let's go to it. To other Rangers fans.
Are you playing, Bridge?
Sorry?
Are you playing?
No, I could, but. To other Rangers fans all over the world, in particular Rangers fans on here, on Rangers Radio, every single one of us, please keep it going for the Rangers, because the Rangers really need us. Keep it going.
He was going to stand in for Jerry Dawson, but he's got a bad finger. Anyway, we've reached there. Thanks for everybody who joined the panel. Some interesting calls tonight. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back tomorrow night between 9 and 11. Talking about all things Rangers. Take it away, Fox.
Oh, every other Saturday, my half day up, and it's up to the match I go. Happily we wander down the Copeland Road, me and my wee pal Joe. Oh, we love to see the lassies with a blue scarf song. We love to hear the boys all roar, but I don't have to tell you the best of all. We love to see the Rangers score. Whoa, me, oh, me, oh, me, oh, my. Oh, how we love to hear the cry. We love to see the lassies with a blue scarf on. We love to hear the boys all roar, but I don't have to tell you the best of all. We love to see the Rangers score. Oh, we won the Scottish League about 1,000 times. The League Cup is simple too. We gave some exhibitions in the Scottish Cup. We gave a Wembley Wizard too. And when the Glasgow Rangers win the European Cup, when they won they had before, we'll rally round an Ibrox 100,000 strong. We'll give the boys an Ibrox roar. Whoa, me, oh, me, oh, me, oh, my. Oh, how we love to hear the cry. We love to see the lassies with the blue scarves on. We love to hear the boys all roar, but I don't have to tell you the best of all. We love to see the Rangers score. Oh, how we love to hear the cry. We love to see the lassies with the blue scarves on. We love to hear the boys all roar, but I don't have to tell you the best of all. We love to see the Rangers score. Whoa, me, oh, me, oh, me, oh, my. Oh, how I love to hear the cry. We love to see the lassies with the blue scarves on. We love to hear the boys all roar, but I don't have to tell you the best of all. We love to see the Rangers